Hey everybody, Brian Johnson here, and I thought today I would get the week started off by shooting a member update for you, and just for you. So in the next couple minutes I want to share with you where we're at with the course, what the focus is right now. I'm going to touch base on the contest. Now I've mentioned the contest in the forums. I've also mentioned the contest in a webinar or two, and I'm going to give you some details about how you can win stuff like money and camcorders, and even an iPad that I personally own and that you can use in your marketing every day. So again, really great to have you with me in this course, and it means a lot to me. And you know, really my goal, as I've always stated over the last several years, is to help people online have a bunch of fun and to make some great money in the process, just like what you're trying to do right now. So the first part, help people online. I want to give you an update just to try to help coach you along. I want to try to inspire you to make sure you're taking action, and I want to let you know where we're at in the course. So right now, the month of May, as you hopefully know, is really all about the content. The content that you're posting to your website according to Module 1. And in the first month of the course, we set up our WordPress websites according to my SEO blueprint. We use WordPress, the FlexSqueeze theme, and so on. And now in Module 5, I've really gone through and I've given you the step-by-step directive as how you should be adding content to your website. I've given you my SEO formula that just has worked great for 3 years now, and I use it on all my sites, and so many of my members and customers have used it too, and they've done very, very well. So it's really important that you start to get focused on adding content to your website according to the modules. Modules number 1 and specifically module number 5. Now with that, this month is really dedicated to one simple thing. All you need to do is focus on content. That's it. You don't have to worry about backlinks or Facebook or RSS feeds. The theme is important, but try not to get so hung up on things like expert. I said experts, but excerpts. So I talked about excerpts, and gosh, a lot of people, they like it this way or that way. If you can get past that for a little bit right now, I promise you don't have any traffic because your site's brand new, and what will bring the traffic is the content. It's so very important to prioritize your efforts, and in the month of May, we're going to give the most important thing the highest priority, and that's content. And as we move forward into the following modules, you're going to be able to reap the rewards of what you're doing now in May. So with that, the contest is simply as follows. Anyone can enter the contest that's a current member of 300 Internet Marketers. In order to enter the contest, you have to enter with a brand new website that you've launched in the last several weeks according to this program. Now you don't have to write me any testimonials. There's no catch or anything like that. And I'm actually putting up my own money. I'm putting up great prizes like iPads and so on. So who's going to win? Well, there's going to be a few different winners. We have several different prizes. And the contest is based on creating a website based on 2 bits of criteria. Quantity of content, and that's posts to your site. So everyone's got to have the SEO pages done. You need to have some pages on your site, and then you need to start posting to your WordPress site according to, again, module number 5. So that's the first thing. The quantity of posts will play a count. Not only that, but the quality of the post. So if you just do bare minimum, 150 to 200 words, it's kind of sloppy, it's not well thought through, it doesn't seem to jive, that's not going to weigh as well as someone that maybe does a little bit more content, or does a little bit better of a job with the content as far as quality is concerned. So do your best to manage the fact that you want to get a lot of content to your site, but at the same time you're trying to create content that's head and shoulders above other sites that you might run into within your niche market. Okay? So what we're going to do is the contest is going to run through, I believe I said June 5th. So at this point you've got about 25 days or so to get in there and start adding content to your website. And the first prize is going to win cash out of my own very wallet. Now you can see here a couple $20 bills. I'm going to put up for grabs $500 in cash. I'm going to PayPal that straight to your account. So who's eligible? Well, if you're an in-house expert, you're not eligible because we kind of work a little too closely already. And, you know, so there you have it. No in-house experts. Sorry, Danny. Sorry, Rochelle. Mario, you guys are awesome. I love you. But this is for kind of the new people starting out. Again, in order to join this contest, you have to have launched a brand new website within the last month. Another thing is the content that is being added to your site should be written by you. It should not be outsourced. And I understand some of you, your second language may very well be English. And it's kind of, I don't know if it's quite fair for you, but, in life, things are how they are. And I want to try to level the playing field for the most amount of people possible. And with that, I want to make sure that someone doesn't spend $1,000 to get a bunch of content outsourced and they win the $500 back. Instead, I want you to teach yourself to work. I want to teach you to go through the process of prioritizing and understanding that content is most important. And the person that should win this prize should be someone that really dedicates themselves to this process. My goal is to bring a bunch of winners with me to the point of August when we're done with the program, and I want to see some people with some really great sites that I know are going to be assets for their business in the future. And that's really what this contest is all about. And by you writing the content yourself, it's going to teach you discipline and so on. So I don't want to go on too much about that. So let's talk more about the prizes. So number one prize, $500 cash. Spend it any way you like. You're good to go. Prize number two. Now this is pretty sweet. This is called an iPad 1. And it's the very iPad that I've done a lot of work on. I've written on this with a wireless keyboard. Now you don't get the wireless keyboard because I'm keeping that for me. But what you do get is you get the iPad. You get the case that I like. And the case is real nice because you can set it in here and you can kind of set it up at different angles. In fact, I bought the same case for my iPad 2 and it allows me to perch it up and record videos. And you can pair this with a wireless keyboard and you can do typing. I do presentations on this, PowerPoint and Keynote presentations. It's got a 64 gig hard drive. And when that came out, it retailed for, I think, $899. Now, it's the iPad number 1. But I still think that's a pretty cool prize. You're going to get all of that if you're the second place winner. Now, there's even more prizes. The person who gets third prize, well, I'm going to hook you up with one more of my many flip camcorders. And the first time I spoke, Rochelle was in the audience. At the end of my speech in Orlando, I gave away my very first flip I ever bought. This was the second flip I bought. And there's still one more or two more on my desk. But I'm going to give the third place winner this flip camcorder I probably paid about $150 for. It's yours. You can create videos on it. And when we start getting into video marketing, I think this would be very helpful for you. Third place gets this flip camcorder from myself. Okay, so that's where we're at. That's what you should be focused on. This is my, hey, it's Monday. I really want you guys to do good. I just don't walk the walk and vanish or talk the talk. I really am here for you guys. And that doesn't mean I can answer every single email or private message or I can't be there for 1,000 people, but what I can do is I can guide you along and I can give you the real methods and strategies that I use that have allowed me to move forward in internet marketing. And I want to see you get there. You've got to do the work. You've got to go through the process. It's not really that hard, I'll tell you that. It's a lot easier than some of the things I used to do to make money, like being a chef or working in a garage or babysitting. It's very pleasurable to call your own shots, do the things you want, and you can do it for yourself. Let's talk a little bit about where we're going to go in the next 4 to 8 weeks. Pardon me. Once we get done with the month of May in kind of the content thing, and we're going to probably roll till about the beginning of June, June 5th. Just not much is going to come out till about June 5th, because again, I really want you guys, you're going to get bored with it, and you're going to want the next stuff. Before you wanted, let's hurry up and launch the site. Now you have a chance to launch the site, and I know kind of what I feel is best for you, and that is to add a ton of content and just focus on that all alone, and discipline yourself. And once we get past that, though, we're going to start doing different things. We're going to post content. We're going to build a few links. We're going to start thinking about Facebook. We're going to look at more opportunities for us to leverage video. And you're going to start becoming a jack of all trades doing these different things. But I'm not going to throw all of that to you at one time. It's going to be too much for far too many people. I want to teach you to get good at content, and then we're going to start looking at promotion. Now, I'm going to release, it's probably going to be 2 modules. They might be big, they might be smaller size, but primarily what we're going to do is we're going to get started in June with a module based on some link building practices that I've used for a long time. Now, I haven't taught some of these that I'm going to teach in a while, but they're so very effective, and I'm really excited to kind of reinvigorate them and bring them back. And for the kind of sites we're building, this link building tactic is powerful. It gets amazing results, and it's pretty easy too. I'm also going to share a few other link building strategies with you to give you the stuff you need. SEO is really SEO optimized content. It's links pointing to your site, and it's time. So we're working on the content. We're going to start doing some link building, but not a ton. I don't want you to do a ton. I want you to focus on getting some really quality links as soon as we have enough content to invite people to come check out what we've built. And that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to create something that when people come by to possibly give us links, they'll go, hey, this is a good site. Not a lot of marketers can do that because they don't create the good sites we're going to create. And then, towards the end of the month, we're going to start getting into some social media stuff. It could be Facebook, it could be video stuff. I'm not sure exactly, but basically at the beginning of June we're going to go into link building, and then somehow we're going to go into some other promotional strategies where we incorporate some Facebook stuff. I've been studying and researching. I do some of that myself. Or the video sitemap stuff is coming. Our own videos on YouTube, that's coming too. So there's a lot of components. And right now it's the content, then it's going to be the link building, and then it's going to be some promotion, and that's kind of where we're heading. So, man, it's just great to have a coaching program for 5 months, and I know that when you stick around and you go through and you do this, you're going to get tremendous results. So, below this video in the members area, I'm going to have a link to a post in the forum about the contest, the rules, and so on. So look for that. I'll probably also have a link to another post. I'm going to be looking for some people to help me critique member websites, entries into the contest. So if someone makes an entry into the contest, I'd like to have a few people kind of look at the sites and then help me narrow things down to maybe 10. Because I need some help managing all the things we're doing in the program. So anyway, that's where we're at, guys. I'm really excited. Right now I'm building these very same sites myself. I'm doing the same exact thing you guys are doing. In fact, I'm launching a new site that was launched about 4 weeks ago, right before the course started. And when I was giving the webinars for the launch of 300, I mentioned the niche market that I went into several times. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. But basically, if you've heard me talk, if you've heard me mention niche markets, I'm in one of those, just like you are. So, hey, there you have it, guys. Brian Johnson. I hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit long, but I just wanted to, update you. You're spending your time and money. I want to let you know we're all on board. We're doing good. Get on the forums. Ask questions. Support one another. But more than anything, focus on your content. And don't worry, am I doing it right? As long as you're adding unique content, you will learn the other stuff. Make sure every day you're adding posts to your site. If you've got 50 posts in the forum and 2 posts on your website, that needs to flip. You need to get 25 posts on your website and 50 posts on the forum. Ask questions on the forum, but continue to post content. It doesn't have to be perfect. If it's unique content, that's great. And you will get better at the SEO, you will have better results, you will have more content, and you will be in a much more powerful position in the future. Okay, guys? All right, I'm out of here. We'll see you soon. Bye now.